Today we're talking about the NBA All-Star predictions, my NBA All-Star predictions for this year. For 2024. We're talking about my NBA All-Star predictions. So let's get into it. Like and subscribe. What's going on, you guys? My name is Dev, back here for D-Lone. And today we're talking about my NBA All-Star predictions, which means who is going to win MVP, the All-Star MVP, who's going to win All-Star MVP, and what team do I think is going to win? The East or the West? The West is stacked, but the East is also kind of deep now that I look at it. Because they have Giannis, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Halliburton, Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, Bam Adebayo, Paolo Banchero, Scotty Barnes, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Julius Randle, and Trae Young. They got more players on the East than they actually do got on the West. And the West got Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, LeBron, Nikola Jokic, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Karl-Anthony Towns. Yeah. So, I know the East got more players, but who do I think is going to win? Oh, it's saying who's injured here. Julius Randle's injured here, and Joel Embiid, so they're not going to be playing in this game. Sorry, they're not going to be playing. But the East is kind of more stacked than I thought about. They're actually kind of better than I thought. First, who I think I'm going to have to do a separate video on my reviews for the whole All-Star weekend. That's probably going to be either tomorrow or Tuesday, my All-Star weekend reviews. This is my last predictions video. My last three predictions videos have got mad views. So, hopefully this one gets pretty good views too. It's 6:30 right now. The game starts at 8 o'clock. So, let's finally see who I think will be an NBA All-Star. My predictions. So, I'm not going to be saying who I think is going to score how much points because that would be way too much. Of course, the obvious people are going to score. But who I think is going to be the All-Star MVP, who I think is going to be the All-Star MVP this year is Tyrese Halliburton. But I wouldn't be surprised if like a Luka, even a Shai, or even a Jokic or someone like that wins it somehow. I wouldn't be surprised if anyone here wins it. Because it just has to be someone's night. Even a Dame, Jason Tatum, a Giannis. But I think Tyrese Halliburton is going to win it just because of the factor that they are in Indiana. They won the skills challenge. He got 4th in the three-point contest. So, I feel like he has the chance of winning All-Star MVP. That might sound crazy to some of y'all, but to me, that is like reasonable. To me, that's reasonable. Tyrese Halliburton has been on the uprise this season. He's been averaging crazy numbers. He's been the most improved player, also with Tyrese Maxey. Both of the Tyreses are up this year. But what team do I think is going to win the All-Star game? That's my last thing I have to review. What team do I think is going to win the All-Star game? This could go either way. This could really go either way. But my predictions are, I feel like the West is just too stacked. They're too deep. But the East could also win it. I'm going to go for the West, but I wouldn't be surprised if the East somehow pull it off. I was perfect with predictions yesterday. I said everyone who was going to win won. Repeats happened. So, yeah. So, they're finally practicing. Oh, I'm looking at the thing that happened today. Okay. Now, I might switch my answer. I might say the East. But do I really want to bet against Luka, KD, LeBron, and Steph Curry on the same team, and Jokic and Shai? Oh my God, I really don't know, bro. I feel like Yeah, I feel like the West is going to win, but I wouldn't really be surprised if somehow the East pulls it off because they got Giannis, Tyrese, Jason Tatum, Dame. But that will wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully, guys, like, subscribe, and peace. Hopefully you enjoyed. Peace.